Early in the morning when the tide roll low, fishermen sing while the north wind blow. Pull in the net, feel the sun so hot. Work all day for the fish we got. Come and say coconut moon, sing come soon, come shine on the bay. Light up the tune, sweet Calypso. Carry me home, under the coconut moon.
Hello everyone, how have you been over the past week? DJ Steve J is back to you again. On today's 19th broadcast, the music I'll introduce is Calypso music of Trinidad. Slaves working in groups on large plantations were led by a leader called a chantwell. When the chantwell led, the others responded in chorus, singing work songs. These chantwells are considered the forerunners of today's Calypso singers. Chantwells were sometimes invited to the plantation owners' parties and drinking events to sing for them, but after the emancipation of slaves, they mainly pursued the path of professional Calypso singers on carnival stages. Since the 16th century, French settlers and black African slaves began to arrive in Trinidad, and the population was mostly French Creoles and black Africans. Although French was the official language, it was placed in a unique situation of becoming a Spanish colony. Then, in 1802, Trinidad and Tobago became British colonies, and Calypso reflects the strange colonial history of Trinidad. African rhythmic structures introduced by black Africans, carnival rituals brought by the French, pidgin English borrowed from the British, and melodies taken from the Spanish became the foundational elements of Calypso. The judging criteria for Calypso contests held at carnivals were not based on how well the singer sang, but on how sharply he satirized. Calypso included various events in its songs, from trivial everyday occurrences to political events, and sometimes satirized them, demonstrating the resistance of the poor against wrongful power. Early Calypso was primarily about resistance to British colonial rule. The 1930s marked the golden age of Calypso in terms of creativity and popularity, but censorship of Calypso also became more severe, with Calypso singers having to submit their works before public performances and government officials often monitoring carnival tents. With World War II and the stationing of American troops in Trinidad, Calypso began to articulate its opposition to American influence. Mighty Sparrow, known as the king of Calypso in the world, emerged as a new star, and Lord Invader's Rum and Coca-Cola reached the peak of its popularity. This song was based on the Cuban song, Son del la Loma, and contained criticism of Trinidadian girls who were swayed by Yankee dollars. You can listen to all the broadcasts on PodBean for English broadcasts and on Spoon Radio for Korean broadcasts. Thank you.
Coconut moon, sing come soon, shine on the bay. Light up the tune, sweet Calypso.